Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row for more wide receivers week action. It's Evan Spencer in the building giving us that insight. National champion, productive wide receiver, NFL guy. Nobody has better insight than this guy.
Yeah. Or at least what I try to give.
Well,
at least.
Hey, I give you the credit for it. You don't have to pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
When we're going to shift gears a little bit. This is Jaylen Harris. People have been waiting. I hear questions about him all the time. Is he going to make the leap? He's only got 5 catches in his career. He was a 4-star. He's got 6'5", the big frame.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little while for guys. I mean, it's a senior year, and it's now or never for him.
Yeah, totally. I mean, at the end of the day, right, that door or that knock at the door starts coming eventually, and that motivates different guys differently, right? You got the frame, you got the speed and everything. It's just about some of those opportunities and taking advantage of them, quite honestly, right? Not everybody's going to have the 15 catches a game. Not everybody's going to have those 3 critical blocks every game, right? But it's that putting a hand on a football on a punt. It's figuring out right ways to do your twist right when you're on KOR or kickoff coverage, right? And then it's those little wins, right? Those little battles, and you continue onwards, right? Yes, that timeline is maturing, but at the end of the day, that difference can still be made, and then he can find himself out there, on 3rd and 3, on 4th and 1 when we're going to run a slant go and win the game against Purdue or something like that, right? So, it's just interesting, but again, it's all mental battle and figuring out how you overcome your own hill.
It doesn't have to be wide receiver specific. I mean, you look at some of the guys that you played with. Like it took a long time for Steve Miller to become that guy, or Curtis Grant, or whoever. I mean, the fact that you are still in Ohio State's program 3-4 years down the road, that gives you a pretty good shot. Like you haven't been told to leave.
Exactly.
So.
And you're no more comfortable than anybody else in there, right? So, again, it's just for so many guys, it's just finding that level of athletic comfortability, right? Because you are good enough, you are and or do have the capacity to play with your guys. And then so many times it's just that mental barrier, like MAs, right? Missed assignments, not being able to do the right or run the right route, go into the right block. And not to say you don't know it, but in that application phase when there's bullets flying and there's stress that comes out, sometimes those are the those last final hills or those last final mountains that some folks need to climb. So this is that opportunity, right? Take it with, not a grain of salt, but, look at what's in front of you and say, hey, tomorrow's uncertain, but I can kick ass today, right? And doing that is going to better me as a person and as a football player.
Yeah, no better opportunity than right now for Jaylen Harris. Evan Spencer is going to look down a little bit of film for us to pick through from the last couple years and see what we can find right now. Let's roll the tape. All right, Evan, so we had to dig a little bit deeper to go back. Jaylen Harris just hasn't had that many chances in his career, still waiting. He's got to catch the football for some pretty good guys. We've got Dwayne Haskins out there, Joe Burrow later on. But, again, if you've done it and you're still in the program at this point, there's got to be a reason.
Absolutely. And there's definitely a reason. Here on this one, I guess I'm starting off a little bit more critical than I wanted to, but, let's just start on that top end, right? Great player, great athlete, can't wait to watch what he's going to do. But at the end of the day, right, you're giving the DB just that fraction of a second to be able to plant his foot in the ground sooner than he otherwise would have by leaning back, stabbing with that foot a little bit. Does he slip? No, because we got good traction, but if it was raining, he might have. Not to say that that's the reason why it was a catch tackle, but you got to give yourself a little bit of cushion, and here could have been that. But again, eyes upfield, he's trying to make that play forward, and that's what you want out of your guys.
And then he gets another Heisman Finals winner to come throw him the football. That's a good way to get your reps, right?
Yeah, great way to get reps. Great way to see some good spiral spinning off the hand, but great dig route here, right? I mean, dig routes definitely show who you are very quickly, right? To be able to come in there, right, knowing that there's going to be some contact, ball first, protect yourself, and get up and get back to your guys, right? Great play, great route there. Definitely a great throw by the quarterback.
He's I think what's interesting about him, again, over the middle, he's such a big target.
Right,
He's what used to be that prototype. Like, you want a big 6'4", 6'5" guy to make these plays. And sometimes it seems like the big targets, they're moving away from that anymore. But you've got to have one of those.
You definitely do, right? Thinking about, like, playing basketball. At the end of the day, those guys down there who are huge and boxing out, they're getting so many rebounds for a reason, because they can use their body to their advantage. And this one, in Jaylen specifically here, definitely needs to continue to learn how to use that to his advantage, because he does have some God-given abilities that just allow him to position his body differently than others.
Yeah, you're talking about somebody like, he needed to get 7 yards on 3rd down, or you want to convert in the red zone. It seems like this is the kind of frame and physical ability that you want.
You fall forward, and all of a sudden all you got to do is cover 5.5, and you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Another great route here. Playing towards the sideline again. It's just playing with movement. Attack the DB here. Be able to get out of your top end as quick as you can and create that or maintain that separation. Sorry. Great catch. Should be a first down.
Yeah, you look at these. I mean, it's only 5, but not everybody gets him. He's moving the chains except for this one here. Like,
yeah.
These are things that he's got to be thinking of still, right? I mean,
absolutely. And if you're an offensive coordinator, right, those are important plays. Those are dependable plays that you need. Here, offensive coordinator, I can depend on my guy getting his feet in. Boom, boom. Right? We're not in the NFL, but do it just because.
Yeah.
Leave no question for the ump, right? But great play.
All right, just a handful of reps, but you can see the potential. It's been there for several years now. Jaylen Harris looking to make that jump, heading into that final year, competing for a starting spot. Evan Spencer breaking it down for us, as always, at Lettermen Row for BuckIQ. For Evan, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live. We've got the practice report. We got rapid reaction. Hey, and we got BuckIQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.